Some are born samurai for sure. Tokyo, April 2017, Tsukiji Market. We started with the best place. Fantastic, the fish, the food, all this funny, small characteristic from Japan. Anyway, the trip started in Doha Lounge, very crowded. We arrived in Tokyo pretty tired. Some waiting for the airplane. We arrived after more than 24 hours market. We started the morning in Tsukiji, lots of fish, fantastic atmosphere, real Japan. And then, after having seen the Tale, we went with Asako to her best favorite restaurant, which actually was not really favorite by another guy. Then we had a walk in Ginza, and then we saw how Shinjuku barbecue was done in the night, drinking Sapporo beer and seeing all this funny advertising that you can see only there. On the way back we find a funny host from Japan, and then we went on the next day to Kamakura, the former capital of Japan, with my friend Akiko from the meditation retreat in Kyoto and her daughter. Fantastic place, this small Buddha, beautiful day. The day after was a huge storm. We could even see some cherry blossom, which is always very welcome. This wonderful view of this small city and the bell from the Tibetan, from the Buddhist monastery. Then we went back to Tokyo and had a dinner with my friend Nori and his techno gym clients in a Michelin star restaurant, Kawasemi. Fantastic. It was very nice. And then, not happy enough, we went to another Michelin star to eat some barbecue. Anyway, the next day we were ready to take the flights to Sapporo. We went to Shibuya and then went to Haneda to fly to Hokkaido. And we were in Sapporo, very different weather, very cold. We had a nice beer, we assisted to a cocktail show. But Hokkaido was not exactly what we expected. There was not really snow. But anyway, we went to this Lake Shikotsuko. Nice onsen on the shore of the lake. Another fantastic place. All in a kimono, all the young people reading, very relaxing, fantastic meal. We had some fun, and we also had a surprise because we had the Paraguayan harpsichord player. All the ritual from the Japanese, change your shoes before you get in, wearing ourselves the kimono, went for a run. The weather was not great, it was more like Scotland, but still beautiful. And then the Japanese hospitality, all this bowing culture, we love that. Look how cute they are. And then we took the train, we were together with the commuters, not so cute anyway, but back to Sapporo, we went for a walk, and in our fantastic Cross Hotel, very trendy, having a nice walk, heading to Mount Moiwa, enjoying all these kids having in the sun, because probably it was the first sun of the season, because we were just coming out from winter. We went to Mount Moiwa to see the Buddhist place, the Buddhist cemetery.
21 aprile 2017, siamo nel cimitero del Monte Moiva.
We caught a wonderful day, really wonderful. High visibility, the place was fantastic, people were enjoying, there was still some snow in the mountain. We then went for a ramen in this restaurant recommended by the New York Times, fantastic. Great chefs, even good looking, look at that. The place was very fashionable with the square table in the center, fantastic place. Okay, then we now our Cross Hotel with the very useless receptionist, having a walk, and we went to see Maironuma Park. We thought as a very ignorant that this was the same architect of the Louvre glass pyramids, but not actually with someone else. It was a guy, an architect, born actually in the States, that built this kind of park outdoor, which is not really easy to understand in a place where 4 or 5 months a year it's below zero. Anyway, they built these incredible glass pyramids, which with a wonderful view. They used the mountain in front, which was for rubbish, to create a small hill for a view. And of course, it's always good to have a drink, a Sapporo beer in Sapporo. You never avoid that. And then we were up on the other hill to see the view. It was very windy, very, very cold, but we knew that. We are kind of getting used to this after a week in Hokkaido. Then we went in one of the walkway, many walkway. You know, it's very cold there, so lots of malls are underground. Actually, we appreciated ourselves. Even it was April, still it was raining a lot, it was cold, so it was great to be there. Then we take the train to Otaru. Otaru is a kind of sleepy city. On the seaside, there was a small canal. People were kind of volunteers, raising money. And we tried to have the pastry. We went to this small canal, nice, with these cute babies. Cute babies are everywhere in Japan. We really enjoy them all the time. And it was okay, but that's all. And then probably the most interesting experience was this Bavarian Japanese brewery. Paella, imagine. And then, yeah, you look at these ladies and you immediately think of to the Oktoberfest. No doubt about that. And then we have this way of indicating with all their body. It seems that the hand will drive you somewhere. Anyway, we went and see these ski slopes just above the city. Like you literally ski in front of the sea. That's fantastic. That's one of the characteristics of Otaru and actually of all the Hokkaido. And we went to the post office to experience a real Japanese post office. And we bought some postcards, always very, very kind, always very, very organized. And after that, we were back in Sapporo with a streetcar, and I wanted to have some snacks. And I couldn't really distinguish the pet food. Fortunately, there were some pictures of dog on the package, otherwise it would have been literally impossible to distinguish from the snack like this. How do you know what is a snack and what is pet food? You have no idea. We went again to another fish market, see the crab. Actually, we didn't eat crab. And on the way back, taking the train to see other images of the street life. And finally, we took the flight back to Narita, to Tokyo. First, we had to take to Haneda, then the bus to Narita, and we were in Doha, 12 hours layover, which was nice. Temperature was completely different. It was very hot compared to Sapporo. We had a nice walk in the Museum of Islamic Art and really enjoyed Doha and the whole trip. Goodbye.